Oh man, welcome to this new episode of Cultural Awareness Podcast. You know we like to talk about culture, but recently we also decided to start talking about things that are trending, and boy, they are trending, man. If you have checked out the internet lately, you must know that the internet remains undefeated, right? Undefeated. Wonderful. It's beautiful to see. You know, some people in this year of 2024 need to get what they deserve, right? So remember, I have this good quote that I always like because I took it from Jim Brown, who to me is one of the best motivational speaker of all time. Remember this: life doesn't give you what you want. Life doesn't give you what you need. Life gives you what you deserve, right? If you deserve something, it's gonna happen to you, right? And also another quote that I really like is, you don't put a grain in the soil and hope to get a grain back. Then what will be the point? You might as well just go ahead and eat it. You don't put 1 grain of corn just for you to get 1 grain of corn later, right? You put it in the soil because you want it to multiply. So everything you want in life, man, you have to first put the seed so it can multiply, right? Multiplication. That being said, let's go ahead and do this. This story is hilarious, right? This story is hilarious, and if you find it on internet as of February, you will see it's currently trending, and it's very, very much trending. And at the end, ladies and gentlemen, I would like for you guys to like, comment, share, and tell me what you will have done, because I already know what I will do. And remember, every time you think that, oh, my mind is messing with me, oh, my mind is fucking with me, you know what I mean? A lot of people hear God's voice, but they don't pay attention, right? Because they're like, nah, that's just my mind fucking with me, you know what I mean? Like A.D. Griffin said, this is no longer those times where God was speaking to human in speakers, right? You will hear God's voice so powerful. God's voice right now is a little subtle, you know what I mean? At least depending on who you are or what kind of blessing God has put upon yourself. But you hear sometimes something telling you like, hey, don't do this. You go ahead and do it anyway. Like, damn, why did I do that? Man, I heard something say, don't do it, don't do it. God is always sending you warning, man. So let's go ahead and get in this story, and you will understand why I'm saying that, right? So this is a man. I'm not gonna say his name here, but this is a man. He says, my fiancée and I have been together for 2 years. When I proposed, she moved in. I paid all the bills, and on top of that, I have been handling all the wedding planning expenses. So he has been with his fiancée for 2 years, and you know, when he proposed, she decided to move in with him. And on top of that, on top of paying all the bills of the house, he also has been planning the wedding and paying for all the wedding expenses. So he says, I came to her and asked her if we could go 50-50 on the bills until the wedding is over. You know, money is a little tight when this wedding is, damn, 75K. Whew! Man, 75K for a wedding. I know people that just go to the courthouse, sign the damn paper, and take that 75K, invest it in real estate, make money, and live better later on, right? So I always like this quote from my agent. He says, when I was going in the NFL, he said, okay, I understand that you want to sign with XY team because they are giving you X amount of money, but let me ask you this question. Do you want to eat the crumb right now, or do you want to eat the whole bread later? I was like, shit, I want to eat the whole bread later. You know what I mean? But hey, man, 75K for a wedding? Shoot, hell no, not me. Not me, like, because that I already see a duplex or something happening with that, so we can live better later on. Like, damn, okay, this is you, man. I'm not judging. So she flipped out on me and told me her going 50-50 is a roommate situation and not a wife. Okay, so the lady flip out on him because he asked for 50-50 on the wedding situation. She said that is not a wife situation, that is a roommate situation. She said she is not comfortable going half because as a man I should take care of the household. Mind you, she makes over 85K annually from her job and can splurge freely because I cover everything else. So this lady, you see, lady, that is what the problem is. Always looking as a man as a financial situation. Man, so she makes 75K. I mean, what? No, 85K a year, over 85K a year for herself. She doesn't pay no bills. She doesn't do anything. She's not even investing. So she's splurging her money and living off of somebody else's money. Man, that is not okay. Let me not say that yet. So over 85K annually from her job and can splurge freely because I cover everything. Okay, she said her dad told her she should think about going through with the marriage because I am not a provider for asking her to go half. What do you think I should do? Okay, so that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I read it. I'm not going to read it again. So the story is pretty much the man has been fiancé for 2 years, right? He pays for all the bills. He pays for everything. And on top of that, he's paying for all expenses regarding to the wedding. And now, because he knows his wife is also making 85K a year, and he's asked like, hey, baby, for this one, I need you to split 50-50 with me for the wedding since it's 75K because I'm already paying all the bills and I pay for all the other expenses. The wife said, the fiancé says, no, I'm not going to do that because you are the husband. You are supposed to provide for everything. So, ladies and gentlemen, she's saying that if she goes 50-50 is because that is for her. That is not a wife situation, that is a roommate situation, and that her own father said that she should think about going through with the wedding because the man is not a provider. So after paying all these bills, paying everything, you see, so I will go on two way. First of all, when you guys are going and talking to your parent about the wedding, I'm talking to ladies here. When you go and talk to your parent and say, oh, my man is asking me to do this, you need to give the full damn story, because stop making parent out here looking bad because of your foolishness. You need to talk about the whole damn story. The whole story is you should have told your parent like, my fiance has been paying for everything else. Right? He has been paying for everything else. He has been paying for the bills. I have been making money in the space of these 2 years. I have been making over 85K and I haven't paid for shit. You need to let your parent know that. You really need to let your parents, so they have the full scope of the story. Don't go ahead and dissect the story to make it fit your own agenda. You know what I mean? So you should have let him know, like, hey, he's been paying for everything since we've been together, and I move in with him. I'm not paying for food. I'm not paying for water, no electricity, no rent. He's been paying for everything. And for this wedding as well, he has been planning and paying for everything. So he's asking me to split this 75K 50-50. That is the only thing he's asking me, because he's also taking care of other bills. Because guess what? After marriage, you still have to eat. After marriage, you still have to live. After marriage, you still have to have fun. Marriage is not the end of things, because yes, it's for a one good day show. It's a 1 day of show, and yet we still have to come back here and live in this house or find our own place. You guys need to give the full damn story. Now, if you gave the full story to your parent, I doubt that they will say that this man is not a provider. And if a parent says that, if a father says that, that is ridiculous. That is, some people say that is ludicrous. You know what I mean? Because there's no way a good dad seeing a young man fighting with these times, right? Where, we have some people battling through inflation. We have people not even having a house, and he's paying for all that, and a man is going to, and a man that considers himself a father, that is also a dude that had to fight hard. is considering himself a father and come and shit on somebody's head like that. That is not good. You don't love your daughter. You love the good that she will have. You don't really love your child, because if you really love her child, you would hit her with facts and tell her exactly the truth. Now, let's go to the guy. Bro, this ain't your wife, man. This ain't your wife. I don't know why this ain't your wife, because God is opening your eyes through this. This is not your wife, because a true wife, somebody that you are getting ready to share your life with, a true wife will not be saying what this lady is saying. A true wife would not say that. Why am I saying that? I'm saying it because I thought a woman is going to come and build with her man. You're paying for everything just for this one time. It's not like you say it's going to be like that all the time. It's for the wedding. Just for this one time, she will have said, oh, you know what? I may pay even 60% because I know that you are taking care of everything else. You still got to go through honeymoon and all that stage. You know what I mean? Book hotel, flight and all that thing. You know what I mean? At the end, it become costly. You know what I mean? It end up costing a lot more money. 75K, personally, if I had that kind of money, shit, I will put it on a duplex or something, so that, 5-10 years from now, it's going to be like, ha ha ha, who's laughing now? Because you're making money. You know what I mean? You're making that rental income. You know what I mean? But that is me thinking business. If that is not you, you really love this lady like that, this is a true thing that you should remember. Don't ever, this is you, but I'm from Africa. We have a different way of seeing things. We don't marry a woman because we love her. So don't give me this BS, oh, I love her and things like that. No, you don't marry anyone because you love them. You marry people because you are compatible with them. Whether you want it or not, marriage is a business exchange. You know what I mean? You agree that this is going to be my partner with whom I see us building. A lot of men that are millionaires, ask all rich people, they will tell you that the best decision they ever made is not about the billions of dollars that they made. It's that they chose the right partner, someone that supports them, someone that is contributing to the wealth building. You know what I mean? Ask all billionaires. That is what they will all tell you. Most of them will tell you that. At least 80 to 90% will tell you, hey, I chose my partner. She understood me because I laid down the rules from the beginning, and she said, yes, I will go ahead and abide by that. That is how, people build life together. You don't build life together based on love. Love is like fire. And guess what? If I take water and put it on top of that fire, guess what? It shuts down. But what stays after that is the notion of responsibility, is the fact that we made a commitment and we're going to stick it through, right? Because most of the time, if this lady wants to marry her, is not happy in that marriage, guess what? You will spend 75K for no reason, and 2, she's still going to ask for divorce anyway. So what is the point? What really is the point? I would say don't marry her. God open your eyes right now before, hey, God always give you a sign and people choose to listen or not. So if you are me, don't marry her. Just know that this is not your wife. She is not your wife, man. She's the people's wife, not yours. You know what I mean? Because she is not looking and is not thinking us. She's thinking her. You see the difference? A good wife would think us, my husband and I. You know what I mean? And she is thinking me, 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 me. Every time someone is coming in a relationship with me, 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 they don't deserve to be in a relationship. Because from what I can see, you are out here busting your ass, paying for everything else. She's really just free riding. So what is really the difference with her and, a roommate? Because a roommate is also going to free ride just like she is. She's saying it's not it's not a roommate situation just because she's going to contribute one-time thing. Before that, what was it before? It was pretty much still a person just asking for a place to crash. She's not a fiancé. She's not taking care of it. I'm sure she doesn't even know how to wash dishes. Man, don't even get me started. This story is, I'm not going to say it's pissing me off because somebody else died, but my humble advice, bro, this is not what we're. Find your true wife is out there somewhere. Someone that is willing to build with you. And if you are going to marry, this is to men. If you are going to marry someone based out of love, Make sure that they love you more than you them. Make sure that they love you more than you love them. You hear me? Make sure that they always love you more than you love them. Why? Because a lady that really loves you at hardcore is going to be willing to do everything. I say anything and everything. Sacrifice herself for you. That is a lady that loves. So if you are going to go for love, go for someone that loves you more than you love them, because they are going to do things unbelievable for you. I mean, unbelievable for you. That is an advice to men. Ladies, if you are out here trying to marry someone because they are handsome and cute, I got some news for you. Guess what? 10, 15 years from now, we will see if that person is still handsome and cute, because at some point, whether you want it or not, relationship become boring and things like that. Ladies are always complaining, oh, he don't do exciting things no more. No, you marry excitement. You didn't marry the man. You know what I mean? You marry his look. You didn't marry him. You see what I'm saying? So at some point, you guys gotta leave that and find something that you are compatible. Like, always say, if this person is very angry, is very mad, they think of the hardest things that they could ever do to hurt you, do I still see myself forgiving him and passing through this? If your answer is yes, then that's the person that you should go ahead and marry. This is to ladies, you know what I mean? So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to Cultural Awareness Podcast, man. Please feel free to go ahead, like, share, and comment, and tell me what you think about the story, man. That was the story, and it's currently trending on the internet. I thought about bringing it here so that we can all listen. God bless. Peace.